Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am taking out a flower wall that I got from KetieStory. This is actually 8 by 8, but I just decided to use half of the wall. And with KetieStory, you're able to purchase half of the wall or two pieces to the wall, which will give you the 8 by 8. So I just showed you all the extra large valance hangers. Those are going to be key because when you're working with a wall that is 3D like this, you want to make sure you have those extra long valance hangers, because if you're putting draping in front of it, you want your draping to be able to create, you want to be able to create swags and not have it run into the flowers. I hope that makes sense. So I'm adding on white drapes. So pretty much I found drapes in the blue to match with the flower wall. And then I said, okay, let me brighten it up because I'm doing a summer design. I am doing a balanced design. So that's why you saw me with the tape measure. So I made sure the blue was the same width on each side. And now I'm adding on the rest of the white. I'm using 6 white drapes. This is 4-way stretch. I got this from CV Linens. So I'm measuring that as well, because when you're doing a traditional design, you want to make sure that you measure your drapes so that it looks even. So I just pretty much said, okay, these drapes are 7 feet wide. So let's just divide that, multiply that by 12, and then divide it by 6. And then that gave me the measurement for my drape. So I have done that often. Like if I'm doing a traditional balanced design, I would just do some math and figure out, okay, what the width of the drape should be. So I plan to do a design with the multiple swags. So you're gonna see me attaching the drapes to the uprights and just at different places. So I attached the first pair to the little black piece that's on the uprights. Then I took these two drapes to the little slots that are there. And then I'm going to take the other two down to a little bit lower. And I'm going to notice that basically the wall is covered up. So this wall is so beautiful, you do not want it to be covered up. I'm also showing you all how I use pipe cleaners. A lot of people, when you're trying to do these multiple swags, the drapes are just sliding, sliding, sliding. And I used to really stand by the pipe cleaners, but it really helps to just use the zip ties. So I did use pipe cleaners, but at the bottom, which you all can't see it that well, I am using zip ties. Okay, so this was the first design that I came up with, but I said, okay, I just see the wall peeking through. You do not get to see the depth of the wall. You don't get to see the 3D flowers. So I said, okay, let me correct this. So I began to take down 4 of the drapes. I'm going to leave the 2 swags that are at the bottom. I'm going to leave those, and then I'm just going to bring the drapes to the uprights. And this is going to open up the design. So if you decide to design with a flower wall, and I'm going to link, I'm going to provide a link to KetieStory, and I'm going to provide my discount code, which is creation, you can use. If you decide to create a draping design, create something that's open. Okay, so you get to see and enjoy the beauty of this flower wall. So those swags was definitely covering this up. And you can even see the 3D effect. The only thing is, I don't think I really like those 2 little skinny swags hanging at the bottom. But this is what I end up creating. Okay, let me know your thoughts. So I love the option of just being able to use half of the flower wall, because the flower wall could get very heavy. So if you're doing an installation on your own, this is an option. So you can use half of the wall. And I do really like how lightweight KetieStory wall is as well. So check them out.